Decimation Earth. Alright, so I had to hold off on this project. And the reason being is because of all the craziness that's been happening this month with the inauguration and storm the Capitol Hill and the military in Washington, D.C. and the conspiracy theorists saying that China is going to invade America and blow us up and take over, blah, blah, blah. And it was all cap. So now we're getting into Decimation Earth. Now, this project, and there's a lot of people in this, so I'm going to just read off the names because if I try to remember this again, I'm going to butcher everything. So we have story by David Rucker, co-written by Barry Newkirk. Sean Allen did the pen and ink work. BFWIII. Question? I guess that's right. This person did the paint and the design, and we're going to get into that because that shit's fire. Danny J. Quick did the lettering. Bernie Cook, BFWII. Marshall Hinson, John Dale Sneed, Wally McNair, and Sean Allen are the cover artists. Alright, if I butchered anybody's names, please forgive me. Yeah, alright, cool. So this project is very, very minimal. So I'm going to break it into 3 sections, and that is the history of the Neanderthals, necromancy, and comic COVID. Alright, so there's very minimal dialogue, but the background scenes are very, very detailed, and what we call that in storytelling is asymmetric storytelling, where it's not fully even and there's something that is very little of one side and very detailed in the other, or very colorful in one side and plain in the other. So we're going to get into that in a little bit, but let's get into the story. So the first part is basically a history lesson talking about the relationship between Neanderthals and early man, and how it was thought that early men and Neanderthals got into fights and that's how they were extinct, or maybe it was because of disease or whatever it is, but basically that is not the case, and it just leaves it right there with a little cliffhanger. The next part, a professor and I guess his protege or student are in like this cryptic tomb, looks very, very creepy, and they open this tomb and they find a book and this mummified being, and I guess they may be looking to practice necromancy or learn about it or something like that, and everything looks very, very creepy. But then it gets even weirder when this portal opens up and this Cthulhu looking creature,
It's some other guy!
Comes through and attacks the professor and his protege. The professor takes out the strap and starts shooting at him and gives the book to his protege and tells him to run. Very high tense, eerie in action, and then it jumps all the way into the future where it's like very futuristic, and this main character is getting a call from I guess some high profile government figure and telling him that there is an employee who is basically taking this bioweapon from his job, and he has to stop him. So it goes into the scene where the guy is taking the bioweapon. He's working with his partner and he's kind of shady, and he's taking the bioweapon. Now there's 2 parts of this section. There is the section where this bald black guy is talking to some dude on his computer, and the dude looks like he's about that business. Like anytime you see somebody with glasses and they're white, almost like a kabuto, you know that they're bringing that action and they're super intelligent in the story. So he is telling the black guy about this situation that is going to happen and that he has to do something to stop it. And then also the scene is actually playing out as it's being described. So the guy takes this canister full of bio something. I have no idea what it is. And then his partner is just chatting along with him, and then he realizes that something's a little wrong, and he asks him what is he doing with it, and this guy smacks him over the head like he said the N-word multiple times in a gas station. I mean, literally, this was Twisted Tea energy.
Come on, yeah. Drop it.
Cracked him, smacked him, and left him bloody. And then the first chapter kind of ends like that. So there's a lot of things that are happening with very minimal dialogue, and I am so intrigued, and I have no idea what's going on. These are my conspiracy theories about what is actually happening. I think that all three of these time periods are obviously, in my mind, they're going to come together. But we'll see. Maybe it's three individual stories, and that's the way the artist and the storyteller want it to be. I have no idea. So whatever it is, check this out. You could visit Decimation Earth IX, their Instagram page. It's actually a full studio, so I think they got other projects on there. I kind of skimmed through it real quick, but this is very, very dope. It's available through their SpinWiz account, so you can click the link on their Instagram profile, and yeah, support the hell out of this. Follow them, like, share all their comments. The artwork is phenomenal. I love it. I can't wait till the next one comes out. I was messaging them. I was like, yo, you need to get that to me ASAP. But yeah, it's dope. So that's it.